Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy with me, Mr. Muckluckable. In the last episode, we ventured through that door, just over there. Ooh, I'll take these, thank you very much. Yeah, we ventured through that doorway, we fought some skeletons, we did some puzzles, we played a little bit of Simon Says, and then we earned this thing. I say earned it, we found it. The Blade of Osiris, which, you know, it pairs well with the sword. And this allows us to block certain enemy projectiles and also allows us to block nasty red death rays. I said nasty red death rays. There you go. Which means we can now get past this thing. Let's go. Oh, and run. Oh, okay, this room looks a bit foreboding. And actually, I think down there is where the bad stuff happened. Okay, right, now we're locked. Oh, yep, it's still happening, actually. That's where Tutankhamun is. We should probably go save him, instead of just watching. Let's go down there somehow. Oh, maybe by hitting this thing. What happened? Curses! Now we have to start over again. Look, there's the saboteur who ruined the ceremony. You fool! Deactivate the magical device. Can't you see it is going to explode? It's sucking us in! No! Okay. Oh, there are monsters down there. So, that's good and bad. I mean, we stopped the ceremony, but now they've sort of been sucked into another dimension, and we're left to fight these monsters down here. And, oh god, they're attacking me already. Oh my god. Oh god. So there's another type of enemy. These staff-wielding, charging people who are actually beating me up quite a lot. Use the sword. No, the sword's pathetic in this time. No. So I'm just gonna grab that health first. I'm just gonna grab that health, thank you. And this one. And then do this. Oh, don't cry, lady. Don't cry, Nefertiti. Oh, thank you for saving me. I'm eternally grateful. But now my beloved Tut is dead. Oh, Tut, how can I live without him? This vase is all that remains of him. I'm sure that part of his soul is inside. I want you to take it. Your heroic actions assure me that you might be the one to bring him back. You got a canopic vase. Woo! Part of the soul of Tutankhamun is stored inside. Please find him and bring him back to me. Oh, Tut. Why did they do this to you? Before you go, take this. It's an amulet that Tut gave to me. He was fascinated by it, but I don't know why. To me, it's just an amulet. Sphinx, you must meet with me in Heliopolis as soon as possible. These events are clear evidence that something extremely sinister is taking place. The forces at work during the ceremony were far too powerful and demonic for my liking. We must find the source of this power before it grows to be a real menace. With that portal amulet, you can use the portal in the entrance to leave this place. Do not worry about Nefertiti. I will find a way to help her to escape from this wretched place. I want you to take this gold ankh. It will help you to face the challenges you will inevitably face. Face again on your journey. Good luck, Sphinx. You got the Abydos amulet. The oceanic symbols on this ancient artifact indicate transport to Abydos. No, wait, sorry, Abydos? It can't be Abydos, that sounds weird. Warning! I have since looked up how you pronounce it, and it is in fact Abydos, which means I say it wrong for the entire episode. Yeah, sorry about that, but I'll make sure to say it right from the next episode onwards. Carry on. You got a gold ankh! This magic artifact has increased your health capacity by 1 ankh, and has fully replenished your health. Ta-da! Hey, look at that. So now we've got 4 little gold ankhs at the top. That's pretty good. That was a lot of crap that just happened there. So, we helped Nefertiti, and she gave us... Let's go through some of these things. A canopic... I'm going to get pronunciations all wrong, or maybe I'm not, but canopic vase, which contains a fragment of Tutankhamun's soul. Because that's what was happening to him in that ritual. All of his soul was being put into separate vases. And if you noticed, they all got sucked through the weird portal that took him and the bad guys as well. We've also been given this Abydos amulet. I'm going to say Abydos. With oceanic symbols, yep. There was another one as well. What was it? Where is it? There was one to Heliopolis, I thought she said. Oh no, that's the thing we have to do, is seek transport to Heliopolis. Heliopolis? Heliopolis. That's a weird word to say. Heliopolis. There you go. Great. Alright, actually I'm quite fortunate because when I played this before, the game bugged, the game glitched out, and I came down here and there were no monsters to fight. But there was still Nefertiti here crying. So because I couldn't fight the monsters, the game was stuck pretty much. I couldn't progress any further. So it's not without its fair share of bugs and glitches, this game. There's one big one later on, which I'll try to avoid, otherwise that will just screw me over entirely, which leaves you not being able to progress any further in the game. But we'll worry about that another time. Let's head back to the portal god and offer him this new amulet we've got. I hope you don't mind my my voice acting. I'm not going to put voices on. It's one of those things where I've watched Let's Plays and people who put voices on, more often than not, it's aggravating. If they can do really good voices, then fine. But I can't, and so it'll just be bad. So I'm not going to do voices. They're all just going to be my voice. Okay? Okay. Right. So now we've got this other amulet. Let's use it to travel to Abydos. 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 One of those. Let's go. The portal god acknowledges your offering and will provide transport to there. Man, I don't think I'll ever tire of this thing. He is just so cool. You are a cool guy. Or god. Or statue. Or whatever you are. So right, here we are. We've travelled through. Easy now. To Abydos. And I'm just wondering. Seek transport to Heliopolis. Once you have used the Abydos amulet, Imhotep wants you to seek transport to Heliopolis and meet up with him as soon as possible. Ah, okay, so that's where he lives. Sometimes I'm too busy reading that I don't actually take in some of the information, so that's what we need to do. We need to go find Imhotep, Monkey Man, in person. And he lives in Heliopolis. Alright, there we go. This is like our first steps into Abydos, and I really like it. Because, if only because they actually bothered to put in water reflections on the walls and the ceiling. They're not particularly good. You can see where it sort of loops the animation, but I think that's just it's so pretty. It's such a nice attention to detail to get the reflection of the water. Look at that. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? I told you I'd be saying that. I told you. I warned you. I'm just fulfilling my promise of being annoying by praising everything in this game. Well, the visuals anyway. Right, so we can't go in there. We can do later though. There's a hole at the top. For now, we're going to travel up here and meet the locals of Abydos and do a little bit of chatting. Okay, so here we are. Now, if you were thinking that the opening to this game is a little bit cold, maybe, you know, it's very sort of isolated, this is where the game really starts to pick up, because you start getting towns and places and people to meet and see, which is good. Let's read this sign first. Swimming prohibited. Warning, all water surrounding the city of Abydos has been electrified. Please keep out of the water. I'd like to know the science behind that, but I won't question it. No, let's just head upwards and start talking. Well, a stranger. I would so like to know how you arrived here. Dear me, there is no ship on that side, and only an imbecile would try to swim through electrified water. Abydos was the quintessential prosperous and peaceful city until those electric eels came along. Nobody knows where they came from, but they were lowering the tone of the city beyond words. Oh, are they? Oh, that explains it. Okay. So they didn't electrify themselves. It's the eels. Thank you, bird lady. So you'll notice that all the kind of NPCs are based on animals, much like the Egyptian gods are themselves. So this is another bird lady, but we'll see more. We'll see a cavalcade of creatures, big and small, to talk to, and humans as well. There are still humans, believe it or not. They coexist peacefully with the animal people. So what do we do first? There are so many people to go see and talk to. Doors to go through. Let's talk to these guys first. Don't distract me, you made me drop the balls. Yeah, I made you do that. Sure. Damn. What about you? This juggling guy is brilliant, isn't he? A bit crazy, but brilliant nonetheless. My sister would love to see this. What makes you think I care about your sister? Gah! What pathetic light conversation that is. Get out of here. Right. Did I read this sign here? I don't think I did. Where actually are we? We are in the Abydos. I'm going to say that differently every time. Abydos Plaza. It's a plaza. Let's go clockwise around. So what's here? This is the Corridor of Champions. Somersault over 2 meters to compete. Should I get into this now? Yeah, why not? There's lots of different things in this game. There's the main story, but there's also mini games as well. Right. Yeah, so this thing right here counts as one of those mini games, and I don't think we can do it just yet, but we can talk to the guy and see. Now he's a crocodile or an alligator. Welcome to the Corridor of Champions. Here, true heroes can test their abilities. Do you want to pit yourself against our gauntlet? Yeah, sure. A brave and noble choice. However, before you can proceed, you must complete a small test. Return that diamond behind the fence to me within 20 seconds, and you will have proven yourself capable of the gauntlet. Right, so this is where things kind of go pear-shaped, because we can't actually get that yet. We haven't unlocked the double jump. So we can come back to this later, but not right now. So time's going to go down. We will have failed, sadly. Go on then, moan at me. It is quite clear that you are not ready to face the gauntlet. Return when you have gained the skill to retrieve the diamond. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, sir. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. We have to come back here later, but this is one of the mini games of Abydos. So yes, that was the first of maybe 3 mini games. I think there are 3. And there is a reason to do them, but we'll have to come back to that one later. Let's carry on around. Who are you? Hello. The wife is going to kill me if she finds out I lost her pearl necklace. Oh dear. She's bound to notice this new one I bought has 3 missing. Say, if you come across any Abydosian pearls, let me know. Oh, you're in big trouble. Who's sleeping on the Egyptian sofa tonight? I think you are. Is this his wife? I don't think that is his wife. What's going on with all these monsters and the electrified water? Do you think we're under attack? Abydos is a peaceful city. I'm afraid so. Under attack by eels. The war of the electric eels. I guess we could help him. That probably is going to be a task now. Yep, there you go. Find 3 pearls and give them to the Abydosian man. So that's a kind of... I don't think it's necessary. Maybe it is necessary, actually. Little mission to do. Little quest, I suppose. And then it's not too difficult. You can see him everywhere. Let's carry on around. In fact, I think... Can you see any here? No, not yet. But we will come across them. I think this is the way to upstairs. So we won't go there just yet. We'll miss that door. We'll carry on our whistle-stop tour of Abydos by smashing all their precious vases. So I think this right here is the main part of the plaza. That is the museum. And they want some donations. Man, they do not waste any time asking for some money, do they? Blimey. What do you have to say, big guy? Sorry, but I can't allow you entrance to the museum until the grand unveiling of the Abydos jewel collection is ready. Please come back later, sir. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. I like museums, especially if they're free. Ah, okay. Well, that was a very brief, quick tour of Abydos, but there is more to it. There's upstairs. There's also down in the well, which is where we saw earlier. I think for now we'll end the episode and carry on our little tour next time. And maybe even find that guy's pearls for his wife. Maybe. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.